don't set your schedule anymore. I set your schedule. The nigga that's giving you the money. Like, when you wake up 8 o'clock, you're doing this interview. 9:30, you're doing the whatever occupation you in, you practicing. And then, like, whatever time after that, you're doing more interviews. After that, you're going to the next city. And, like, it is mad shit. You don't have freedom, bro. There's no freedom. So you are selling out. Like, type shit. Because they going to ask you to do shit you don't want to do.
But you have a job.
That is a job, but what's the job? Like, when you can't stop, like, if you don't like what you...
To that degree, then I'm in like...
Niggas don't
I have a job to go to at 4 o'clock tomorrow.
Not to a degree, we all sell out. You're right. I didn't say you're naughty, but we all sell out to a degree. We're playing the game. We're all playing the game. You're selling out, we all selling out to a degree.
That's what we do for jobs and everything.
That's what we're doing.
You wouldn't necessarily do your job
for fake ass money. We know the money.
If I wasn't getting paid, I would not go to work.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. You're not doing this off your heart because you want to.
That's a sellout.
You're doing this because you gotta pay bills.
Everyone's a sellout.
Yeah.
Nigga.
Yes. We're all slaves. You know when Kanye said slavery was a choice? I think that's what he type shit.
I took it in a different way when he said that.
Nah.
What?
You trying to save Kanye? You came back for Kanye.
Nah, I'm not trying to save Kanye.
We didn't like Life of Pablo. We didn't like Life of Pablo.
You came back for Kanye.
Nah. Kanye's definitely controlled. He's definitely a puppet as well. You feel me?
But he had that 100%. Honestly,
we are all controlled.
It's a fact.
It's the same,
so I don't think that's why
we're products of our environment where we were born.
That's why I push back on like celebrities and like rappers and shit like that being Illuminati because
they're not even aware of what they're doing. Nah, cause some niggas are tap dancing and they don't even know it. You feel me? Like you could get a young nigga from the hood.
I'm tapped in.
No. Like let's say
everyone's tapped in.
You're right, but there's some people that's more aware of what they're doing. There's somebody that'll be like, nah, I'm good. I don't want to do that. Like you could catch a young 20-year-old nigga that's thirsty for the bread. Like, yo, I want you to be in this Popeyes commercial and shit.
Yeah,
this shit and that. Ain't
or
no
maybe
fucking
they want to be an actor
up.
one day.
Exactly.
Maybe his views aren't.
They're gonna feed on your dreams. Oh, you want to be an actor, nigga? Alright, you gotta act in this shit. You gotta wear this, some such shit, and you gotta eat this shit. And you gonna do it? You don't fuck with it, but you gonna still do it.
Some people wouldn't. Some people would, and like they may get paid more. They may go further, but they may not.
Exactly.
That's
why let's say you fuck with it.
Because
it's not all of them. It's just some.
It's different situations.
I think that
some people fuck with it and then switch up in the end. Like once they get their money, they switch up. Like what? You gonna switch up?
Like the nudity scenes.
Exactly.
There's some actresses that start off doing nudity scenes and then after they
I'm not at that anymore.
They're like, no, I'm not doing that.
I just gave you 50 million. You don't want to do shit? Nah, I'm popping you. Like it could be anything, bro. That's what I'm saying. And Kobe was the type of nigga not to do shit.
But would that mean that at one point Kobe was Illuminati and he like went against it?
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Because he stopped
of course. You gave me your first crib. You was 17 years old, nigga. You ain't go to college. Straight to the A. You want to call? Oh, Brandy was his prom date and shit. We got you. He ain't meet Brandy just because he knew it type shit. Like they made that arrangement. Exactly. There's always gonna be background people behind you. You're a celebrity, bro. There's gonna be people you don't even know that's pulling strings for you.
Like my agent knows her agent, and we're gonna like link you guys
exactly.
Up. Cool.
So that's like they pulling a whole bunch of strings for you, and now you're not gonna do one thing for you.
Do these people know that they're in the Illuminati?
Huh? They not some of them are not. Some do, some of them don't. Like Pop Smoke. Like he was 20 years old. Nigga don't even know what the game he's in right now. Like type shit. You feel me? Like he doesn't even know. Like I don't even think it was niggas that popped him. Like what niggas are in Beverly Hills. It was
R.I.P. Pop Smoke too.
Rest in peace.
That's what I'm saying. Like it depends on the nigga. If you older, Kobe was 40 years old. He was an older nigga. Mm-hmm. Like he's probably like, no, I'm good. I'm good with the club shit. I'm good. I don't want to do that. I don't want to like make an appearance. Like Shaq is already in the inside NBA with Chuck and them. He's lit.
Like, wanted to check.
Exactly. You could get Shaq. Like Shaq, he's an alpha. He's in a sorority and shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
I think I might have pushed back in the right way because
I'm not.
I don't think that these niggas know they're the Illuminati. I don't think that these niggas know that
they're being controlled. Cause like even music artists and shit, their videos they don't produce. That means videos.
Everyone is in the Illuminati to a degree.
Exactly. Yeah. Like Billy, I don't know if Billy English does this shit, but that shit look old as they check. whatever. That should look old, satanic.
I think she does have a stand.
Yeah, no, she's
that's just like,
I fuck with her energy. It's
but
like,
a lot of these artists don't
I get it. Because I'm kind of like on that wavelength. It's like,
visuals.
I get it. You're there. I fuck with her.
And she's really young, so she's just really expressing herself through that shit.
But why her shit is so satanic though?
She's just a weird kid.
Yeah, she's just.
But that's what's
she's there for a certain
But
group
bro,
of
like,
people.
you've all heard different types of music. You've heard beats that I've made that have been like this weird, wild shit.
Oh, I wouldn't say satanic.
He's not plugged into that shit.
No, I'm not definitely like throwing up
shit.
diamonds and shit.
That's why I push back on people being.
I don't like promoting shit where other people don't know what you're doing.
How can I be in an organization?
It's like, do you want to be a Freemason or not? It's just like a decision.
You join a group.
Right.
I guess.
To be a Mason. Right. It's like I'm sure it's like some more weird institution and all that shit like that. Cool.
Right.
I'm not in the Illuminati if I didn't say, hey, Mr. Higher Up. And it's just like this guy got paid by a certain
niggas are in the Illuminati, first and foremost. First and foremost, they don't even know the people. Half of these entertainers don't know at all. They just their pawns, bro.
So when people like flip into so let's say like see Jay-Z throwing out the rock or whatever, right?
Okay.
And he says he's in the Illuminati. That's crazy.
He never said he's in the Illuminati. Niggas
I don't
being
think
ignorant.
he is.
I feel like he is.
He's not in the Illuminati. He's not that's not even a real thing, my nigga. You feel me? Like it's a different word for it. Like
I'm saying like I feel like he is.
It's a bloodline. It's a bloodline.
There's a difference. I'm not claiming anything.
He just
I'm
caught
saying
a few
I
checks
feel
from
like
rich
he's a rich pawn. He's a rich pawn. He's probably a knight now in the chessboard. He's not in the bloodline. It's a
Can he be a bishop?
Perhaps. But
I'd say he's more of a pawn.
Yeah, me too.
If they're that
ass,
probably pawn.
dead ass.
Well, I don't know his network.
Because like
it doesn't matter about network, bro. They created this
I don't
money
think that
shit.
things like
They don't respect you off money.
Yeah, but we're talking about money. I don't know how much he's worth. Like, you know what I mean? Like in comparison to these other people.
You don't know how much none of these niggas is worth.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't. If he's gonna be a pawn, then that changes the dynamic of a lot of shit because
even Beyonce's a pawn, bro. Like these people that
I don't believe Beyonce's a pawn because, like, first of all,
worshiping
Rihanna's better.
pawns.
Rihanna's better. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Rihanna's better. I prefer Rihanna.
I can't agree with that.
I don't care for Beyonce. I just don't. I never really did.
Yeah, we just gonna keep going in circles. Let's talk about something fun.
Oh, I got
Well, we can talk what I'm talking about. I just feel like Beyonce's
tragic,
not that
like,
great compared to Rihanna. I just prefer Rihanna.
Riri, yeah,
she's just more my type. She's just more my type.
Who? How she more your type though?
She.
Everybody know her personally.
I feel like she's more like Beyonce makes music for. I feel like
words beehive.
Exactly. Second episode.
No guessless, bro.
I don't go fuck.
They'll come strong.
They threw a lemon at Ariana Grande during her concert.
Ooh.
Be careful.
Beehive, bro.
The beehive.
We fuck with Beyonce. Beyonce is heavy out here. She's Illuminati. Beyonce on.
I have no beef with Beyonce.
If
I'm
there's
just
one
saying,
person
like,
that could destroy the Illuminati's Beyonce.
I've always preferred Rihanna and Alicia Keys to Beyonce for a lot of different reasons. Alicia Keys is because, like, I'm the artsy type. I'm just into other artists. I like people who are artists.
I think Beyonce's an artist though. She's very
she is. She's
super dedicated and creative.
I feel like Alicia
years.
Keys is much more of an artist. Like, I sense it more.
She just plays
in
the
her.
piano. That's all.
No, not really. I mean, she does other shit. Like, you could do other shit.
I mean, like,
you write poems.
I don't wanna, like,
you paint. You do other shit.
I don't want to
being
like
an artist. Yeah, she paints.
Let me see a painting. Let me see.
Nigga, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
Exactly, nigga.
I don't have my fucking phone number.
I'm sure you have some
What are
better.
you talking about?
I feel like Beyonce's choreography and all that.
Beyonce got it, bro.
Into her craft in that capacity, that's an art.
I'm not saying that she's not an artist. I just feel like she's more of an
She's
artist.
a boss. Beyonce's more of a boss.
I'm not like I'm not making it an absolute like she's this or this. I'm just saying that I feel like
niggas is saying
she's
Beyonce
more of an artist.
the next Michael Jackson.
And I'm saying that I prefer them as more of an artist. I'm not saying that they're necessarily better as like people in general. This is my preference.
I don't know if more is the rate. Because I feel like
shout out to Lil B.
Well, I don't know what they do in their spare time.
You bugging.
I think Rihanna speaks out more. I like that
I
about
like-
Rihanna. She speaks out more about
She's
her
probably
opinions
fine.
and
Probably
stuff.
That's what I
She be
should be
talking about.
So
What
I
she speak
do
out?
like that about Rihanna, but
Like what?
I love Beyonce, so I grew up on Beyonce.
I mean, I grew up hearing Beyonce, but I prefer Rihanna for those reasons, especially for her music. That's why it's like
She smoked bud.
she smokes bud. She's just real
She's
about
very
it. It's like
open about it.
We can just fuck or not or whatever. It's just like that's about it. Like you know what I mean? Like
Beyonce was groomed
it's
for this
more
shit,
di-
though.
it's more direct.
Yeah, she was a rich kid coming up.
Growing up, her family was already in the industry. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. She was destined for greatness. So.
I'm not gonna bring her back to that place, but yeah, she's solid. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like I enjoy Rihanna's stuff more so than Beyonce's.
I could agree with that.
Their music.
Like I just
is the same
enjoy
way.
I enjoy her music way like
I
a
really
lot
I
more.
respect Beyonce, but I don't.
I think Rihanna is also more of a businesswoman.
Than Beyonce.
Yes,
Uh,
I think so.
Beyonce
The
was
50
doing a
Cent
bunch of
is
shit for a while. She just
Yeah.
hasn't in a while.
But also,
Yeah.
Rihanna did that whole thing with Savage Fenty. She has her own thing going on, and she refused to do it unless her name was attached to it.
Yeah, it's about ownership.
Well,
It's about
Beyonce
like
did.
having your own.
Yeah. So considering that, I feel like she is more of a businesswoman.
Beyonce got more bread though. But like,
True.
what's she doing though?
But also, Beyonce was around a lot longer.
Yeah,
She doesn't have to do that much.
Beyonce's
She's
here
married
is
to Jay-Z.
Yeah.
They're very, very
Beyonce's
rich.
worth more than Jay-Z, I think.
I
she
think
might be.
now she is, but when she first married him, she wasn't.
I agree.
You think?
That's kinda weird if that's the thing, because I feel like
lit.
Jay-Z has old money.
Jay-Z's a rapper.
and
she's
he
a pop
owns
star.
the Nets
It's
now,
different.
which is like
You know he doesn't. He sold it.
he sold the Nets.
He has
He
the-
owns like
majority.
1%, less than 1%, wasn't that serious?
No, he sold it. He
The
sold it.
next year he sold that.
Oh,
shit.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
He
Well,
just did that to sell off the hood. Like he just, cause they had to knock those buildings down and set that motherfucking stadium up.
Well, either case, I don't
I
know.
think because
She was
like
wild,
if we're thinking about like where they made the money from, like rap just became the #1 genre in the country, right? Like on paper, right?
Yeah, right, that's true.
But like
Last year.
she's in a girl group. She's been a pop star. Pop is just gonna be more lucrative, just in general.
I mean, she's had like she has albums, and I'm pretty sure I haven't went through an entire Beyonce album because I can't even. I can't even stomach
I've
that
been
shit.
through like all of them. Almost.
Does she have like super deep songs?
At some of them,
She
the
has so much music.
one of her latest
So then it makes a
albums, the
difference.
Lemonade album, a lot of that was based off of Jay-Z, so a lot of it was
Close to home.
emotionally oriented. And also she added like some stuff about her father in there, like her mom, like
Yeah,
so
no,
she does
she's-
have deep stuff.
So
It's
yeah.
not just
You
shake
gotta-
ass. And
So
be
I
she
wouldn't.
doesn't
Yeah,
rap.
she'll-
I just wouldn't give her
She
like
doesn't
the pop sticker and just say that that's it.
All my single ladies. All my single ladies.
But she's made songs that have depth as well.
She's a
But she is a
R&B
pop
Also
star.
type
the
bitch.
Beyonce
It's gonna be a-
album,
it's gonna be a pop
that as
album.
well.
With some B-sides, some cuts that are of a little bit that might be.
She wanna be
She has
considered a pop
country
artist.
songs. She
Right.
has rap. She has a couple rap songs here and there. But
R&B.
the album as a whole is a pop album. Might be an R&B album.
Are we just categorizing
Pop
it as
is
pop? Or
considered pop.
are you just saying that it's
Yeah.
pop? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was
That's what
about
it's
to ask
considered.
it.
Just popular music. If it's popping,
That's what I'm asking. Like, are you considering it like pop genre, or are you considering just popular music?
Pop as a genre.
that is not even a real genre anymore. It's just
No,
It's
it's
still,
right.
it's still a genre. It's still a genre.
Because there are now pop rap acts today.
Yeah,
But, like-
there's a fucking spectrum.
Because
for that
like
shit.
Ariana Grande isn't an R&B
That's
singer.
not-
She's a pop star.
Yeah,
And she's
Drake is
I feel like pop
Drake
is
is
very
technically a
broad,
pop
though.
artist.
I agree. He's a pop rapper.
Drake is a
Isn't
pop.
Justin Bieber should be.
He
like,
makes
be
R&B
pop.
albums.
Yeah,
He's a rapper.
Justin Bieber is also pop.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's very
So, yeah,
broad.
pop is
I
still
feel
alive.
like anything could be pop.
That's true.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like when somebody says that to me, it's like, wait, hold on a second, because
You know who
It
what
just
is
sounds
pop album
like-
but isn't a pop artist?
Ooh.
Technically speaking, I would say Eminem is a pop star because it's popular to that degree. But
he's
it is
pop
a rap,
now.
But it's a rap album.
I feel like
And
he's
they are
pop
all rap
now.
albums.
Look, see, they consider the Weeknd pop music.
Now he's pop music.
So, yeah, currently
Sam Smith.
that's different.
Now he's
Initially
pop
dark,
music.
slow, gritty Weekend.
Oh my god,
That's R&B.
that was like my heart.
But I can't feel my face when I'm with you. That's a pop song. Sorry, it's over.
Yeah.
It's clipped.
It's a terrible fucking song. No, I mean not
Yeah,
sonically.
I like that song.
No, I love that song.
Just-
I'm saying it's
just
a terrible
okay.
song in terms of content. My bad.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Not
it's
as
like-
much depth.
yeah,
I mean, dumb
it's
it
a lot
down a
of
little bit.
coke
It's a
and
little bit
shit.
fun.
I love when people try to make it romantic.
It's not romantic.
It's not.
It's
He's talking
a
about
drug.
cocaine.
Yeah, it's coke.
Cocaine.
That's how all these love songs are though right now. Like it's all some love drug shit.
Yeah.
That shit is weird though. When you can't feel your face. It's like.
Crazy.
But popular music. What else is considered popular music that we would like? What is in that bracket?
Want to hear like another pop rap artist or another just pop artist?
It doesn't matter. You could be
A regular pop artist, I would say, is probably like Khalid. He makes some R&B, but it's pop. It's pop.
I wouldn't say it's pop.
How about Drake? What do you consider Drake?
Drake is definitely
makes
pop
Drake,
artist.
shit.
Hotline Bling,
He's definitely a pop artist,
I
bro.
hate that song.
God's Plan.
I
is
hate
a,
Drake
God's
in
Plan is a
general.
pop song.
So why that? What makes that a pop song? Like just
God's
because he's
Plan?
singing, or just because the reach? Like he's reaching international.
I would say
Because I feel like that's what pop music.
touch,
Pop is-
touch
pop
of
is
reach, touch of
definitely reach.
lyrical content. Because like
it's
it's
content. Like it's just so
lyrical content. Like,
basic
think
and
about
sing
think about two songs
songy.
I named. Like there's two of his most profitable songs, right? God's
You used
Plan
to call
is
me on my son.
New York City.
New York City. It's crazy. Just spitting out. Saying printing in progress.
If it's not sing song,
Panda was definitely international.
it went international, so it's pop now.
When they're
Even though
rap
niggas is
song
rapping.
that niggas is rapping on, but it is a pop song.
Yup, it's Panda.
Like the London, right?
Well, no, wait.
London is pop.
Wait.
They're not considering that pop.
I would argue that Young Thug is a pop rapper.
I would.
Now he makes pop. Nah, y'all give me another pop song. Another
Oh, we
pop.
can get into music after this, but like, wait. This is the argument that I have to make is
pop section.
all right. Flatbush Zombies is
They are not a pop act at all.
At all.
no,
They're not-
but they're international. They sell out all over Europe,
In the UK.
all over Europe,
I think it's what
and they have been.
I got a better example. Radio. If it's like something that you like,
Yeah,
I hear
radio.
it can be on the radio.
If it's radio,
if,
it's
if
pop.
it's radio worthy, and you feel like
Okay.
this can go that way.
Then that
I think
yeah.
it becomes a rap pop song. I think that's
so
a fair way to distinguish it.
okay. So something that it's like Hot 97.
Like teen pop.
I think that's how you can go for it. I feel
Yeah, radio.
Oh,
Okay.
like Selena Gomez. You know, Justin
She's a-
Bieber.
yeah.
Jonas.
Those are
Brothers.
like that
Jonas
C100
Brothers,
that
that's
C100 pop
but
artist.
that's a specific genre
But
of
for,
pop.
like,
Like that's the Disney
So,
Channel
like,
shit.
that's
Taylor
why I'm
Swift.
asking, like,
There's some-
what do you
there's
mean by
subsets.
pop?
Taylor Swift is country as well.
Right.
Not anymore.
But it's popular.
Yeah, you're right.
But her
I
shit
have
is
not
Her
heard-
song has completely changed.
Oh, word.
Initially,
It's
she
been a
was a
while.
country artist, but now
If you hear her latest album, it's completely
not
different
home no
from
more.
what
She's
What was her last album?
she's making that. She's got money.
the Love
Ariana
album, I
Grande,
think.
you know?
Ariana
I
Grande
think
is
that?
that's what it's
a huge pop
called.
artist. She's
She,
based right now.
it came out last year,
Katy
2019.
Perry, or Lady
Closer towards the
Gaga.
end.
Right.
Okay.
And it doesn't sound like anything she's ever
The
put out before.
Chainsmokers.
It's completely different because it's
Yeah, they're
her
electronic
music
in
that she
their, in their pop.
owns
Oh, okay.
completely.
So like, just having the pop label isn't necessarily a bad thing. You can still, you could blend genres today more than ever before in the past.
I think it's like
Like in the
easy
90s,
listening.
in the
It's good to be
90s you couldn't
independent.
do that. Like in the 90s you couldn't
Yeah,
Definitely
be
to own your
a
own
hip hop
shit.
But
artist who
every
has pop
album
hits
she
like
puts
that.
out, it's
Yeah, you can't
completely
do that.
different.
But
than
like
the
today,
before.
where because of
She goes through
Spotify and other
stages.
things, we're talking at the same time. Sorry.
There we go.
But
Lizzo.
Pop.
oh my God, I have. Oh God, this is something I wanted to talk about.
I'm gonna throw Lizzo taking the ass.
I love this. Okay. So Lizzo. Everybody, do you guys all know who Lizzo is?
Absolutely.
Okay. So she went on this little rant this corny rant about how she was talking about people talk about her body, but she was like, "Oh, but women don't talk about guys' dick sizes." And
But
I was like, yes, y'all do.
exactly. So
Definitely do.
so I was like, "What
I
the?
gotta find that answer.
Oh my god, bro!"
She said that.
She said that.
It's like we're talking
She
about
said that.
Yeah, I do
dick size.
realize she's just doing this shit for attention.
Yes, yes.
Exactly, she's corny now,
She's-
bro.
she's
I was with it when she was like saying all that like body positive shit. Even though you should still try to be healthy, you should still try to be healthy.
No,
whatever.
no, see, that's the society right now.
but-
just whatever you want to do, it is what it is.
But you know, if you go to Europe, they appreciate a fuller body.
Yeah,
It depends on.
I fuck with a few Europeans.
fucking
It was definitely like
It was like that in
Body.
Africa too.
that.
My thing is just that I don't like how the media is portraying shit right now. Like they just saying whatever you want to do, you can just do it. It is what it is. Like but I just don't like back to Dwayne Wade's son type shit. Like you don't have to like. If the nigga say he wants to be a murderer, you gonna support him? Like okay, son, exactly.
Oh, you can
That's
that's
like
like
a-
of the person to do
Like
whatever.
if you're
I
a
agree.
father,
That's
you can
slippery
say
slope
no
over
to
there.
shit.
For sure.
If you don't like shit, you can say no. I know Dwayne Wade don't like that shit. He want to say no, but he can't.
He
say
was
no.
fine with it though.
No, he's not.
Publicly, he definitely was.
No, he's not.
He came
Your
out in
son-
support of
your
his
father.
son.
If you're a father, you
His
want your
son,
son
who's
to play
younger.
ball. Like Dwayne Wade,
Not
he wanted his
all
son to play
fathers
ball.
are like that though.
I don't believe it. Dwayne Wade.
I mean,
Not
if
all
I had a
fathers
son,
are
I have a
like
daughter. And I always talked about
She
this
came
with
to
my
you
big
and
mom.
was like, yo, pops, like she's like 13. I'm not Luna, I'm Lewis, nigga.
I was laughing. Like, shut the fuck up, nigga. Like, nigga, you 12.
Like, I'm Lewis, nigga.
What I'm gonna say is,
I'm gonna take it seriously, but alright, have a seat.
I'm
Let's
not
talk.
like most people.
Mhm.
So like to me, I'm very.
That's not a problem for me.
Most times I'm rational about things, so I really wouldn't care. Like I've talked to my big mom about this even before my daughter was born. I was like, I wouldn't care if she was like a lesbian. I really wouldn't give a shit. Like I would actually be supportive of her because it's like, oh, that's dope.
No,
You're talking about bitches
your
together.
baby girl
That's a whole
is
fucking
Lewis.
thing. Let's talk about bitches together. That
Yeah,
was
that's
my
what
whole
bothered
thing.
me. Nah, but he's like,
to me,
nah,
I didn't
nah,
care about
Lewis.
that.
But what about a son?
If I had a son that was gay, I wouldn't really care either. Because it's like, all right, that's what
I'm not
you
fucking
like.
him. I don't really
What's-
care.
what's-
Like, it doesn't really matter. to me.
What's the point of me trying to like?
No.
I'm a person that I'm more radical than I guess the more common human. So like to me, I'm about living my life the way I want to live my life.
Like,
And like I understand that that's what other people should do for themselves. So if you are this person, live that fucking life. I
One
am
thing
so
I would-
happy you're doing
yeah.
that. I will be supportive. I'll be there.
I would
It's
be
whatever.
glad
I would just say
If he was trying to talk about being transgender, however, I'm not gonna. I mean, it's not like I have the money to do it right now, but it's like, like I would prefer for him to do that at a later age when he is like when he's like 18, 19, whatever the fuck, so that he actually is
Go through, like, surgery
sure
and stuff
of
like that.
everything he wants to do, because this is gonna be like something life changing.
but like, I work with kids now, and like, there are some. I work with the young ladies, and I'm not gonna get too much away because that's private for them. But there have been instances where, like, in certain colleges and I work with the young men too, and there's some guys who might want to dress and present themselves as a young woman, and their parents aren't supportive, and their parents are like one foot in, one foot out, and they don't really fuck with them all the way, and it fucks with them. It leads them to certain paths. So I feel you gotta support your kids at the end of the day.
Their parents probably didn't even fuck with them in the beginning, prior to them even doing that. So like that's why like most of these kids like that, you gotta look at their homes and shit too. Like shit like you said, it's all about the mental. Like you're a product of your environment. A lot of people live fucked up lives. Like niggas say your diet is Cheetos. Like if your diet is fucking Cheetos,
not me, nigga.
Yeah,
if your diet Cheetos and Pepsi
That's
and
neglect
shit,
at that
you're
point.
not gonna be in the right frame of thought. Like it's just crazy. Like you're gonna see shit you've never seen before.
but there are people who get out the mud who broke from that though.
That what?
That will
like,
get out the mud.
Of
That will
course.
I grew up with a
'Cause-
fucked up background.
Because they had help.
It's not the end all
It's
be
not
all.
just them though. Somebody had to help them.
But
Like,
that's
yo,
not
like yo,
responsible.
pull up. Like some people didn't have that though. Like we
A lot
just
of
listen
people
to all the good stories, but there's some stories that niggas don't make it out. And then,
100%.
but like they make it out, but you see them, their mentals all fucked up. Like
It's a different mentality.
There's many men like
there's a lot of
situations where like I've been in where it's like
different. Like,
if I didn't have help, it's like crazy.
Yeah, that's why I do what I do now.
Shit.
what you do?
I work with kids. I'm Dream out link with sometimes, and
Word.
yeah.
Like, he helped me in life. That shit was dope.
And like, I have a bunch of friends, not just you, Kevin. Like I have other friends from like way back when, people that I don't fuck with now, who I feel like might have needed a certain level of guidance, might need a certain level of support group. So I feel like if I could give that back to them, it'll help them out.
He helps me every time I'm mad.
I get her candy.
Oh yeah, I was homeless, and so I stayed with him for a while.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's
So
that's family. My mom refers to him as a like other son.
Word.
Yeah.
Yo, Rihanna's fire.
That's
And
lit.
that's my nigga. I fuck with him.
We've been cool for a while now. So we pushing 10 years, aren't we?
So we here.
Like
We here to help each other.
in 2012.
We pushing it, boy.
Yeah, almost like
Yeah.
8 years, nigga.
Years just flying.
Yeah. Let's get to music, man. Let's talk about some fun shit.
Okay, so
Now we're gonna go back. We listen to we all.
actually,
changed
hold
our
on.
albums
Before we get into anything like that, I want to know what album you've listened to.
Recently,
What album I've listened to recently?
Cassie likes pop and like show tunes and shit.
But lately, I've been listening to ratchet music.
Well, what is Ratchet? Define Ratchet.
So for just
Like
like,
Meg Thee Stallion.
so me, I'm
Shit.
That's a
Hispanic, but in my family, I'm the white girl. So I listen to like rock, pop, stuff like that.
You're white. You're white-ish.
White-ish, yeah.
White-ish.
You're good.
But lately, I've been listening to Roddy Ricch, Tory Lanez.
Am I missing something by not listening to this guy?
Nah, Roddy
I
Ricch,
love
he
his
has-
song High
potential.
Fashion.
He has a range.
He has potential.
He has
I've
a
listened
range.
to A Boogie. What else? You know who got me into it? Lacey.
I'm sure.
Lacey got me into
Roddy
it.
Ricch is like his vocal
A
range is
Boogie's
amazing.
like aunt. It works at my doctor's office.
Oh, cool.
It was just weird. It's like,
Yeah, he's a
oh,
really-
you know, like you maybe heard of my nephew who makes music. I'm like, maybe, because she looked at me. She's like, I love your look and shit. 'Cause I guess I look like a fucking musician or whatever.
Like, you look like fucking hippie.
Somewhat.
Slight.
Touch your little weird ass.
Slight.
And she's like, oh, you might have heard my nephew. He's kind of like, he's doing things. I'm like,
She was trying to flex
Who
me
was-
real quick.
you told her you made
who
beats,
is this fucking nephew of yours? She's like, oh, it's A Boogie. I'm like, wait, what? And she looks like him. She looks like him, and I'm like, oh
You
shit.
told her you make beats and shit, nigga?
Yeah, I told her I made
So
music.
what's
and
good,
shit.
nigga? You on? You on?
Probably not, nigga.
Probably not.
I got a doctor's appointment soon. We'll
Oh
see.
my god, nigga, my doctor's appointment. Get on.
She works at my doctor's office, bro.
Wait, what? Wait, she was your doctor?
She works at my doctor's office. She's like the receptionist there.
So go back, nigga.
I gotta go back. This nigga was supposed to give me a referral. He didn't give me a referral. Gotta go back
Break
anyway.
your arm, bro. Go to the doctor.
Nigga, I'm not breaking my arm for this shit. It's just fucking terrible.
Faint.
A Boogie's like he's a New York sniper though.
I don't know why I like him so much, but I love him.
It's
Yeah.
the melodies. The
He
melodies got you.
can really
hooked.
harmonize.
I'm just kind of not getting into like the trendy rap vibe lately.
You know what's the thing?
He's
You
not
gotta
necessarily
get
for
it.
me, but he's cool.
I'm
You just
more-
gotta be aware of what's going on.
I'm more into like
You just gotta be
alternative
aware.
kind of
I honestly
artists.
listen to whatever my little brother puts on. J.I. or Prince or some shit like that. I've been listening to him. lately.
Depends on like some Jay Critch
Bro,
Sorry.
bro,
That
remember
sounds familiar, so he probably does.
we went to a Jay Critch concert actually by
Nah,
accident.
nigga lit.
Well, not
By
by
accident.
accident,
That
but it
shit
wasn't by accident.
It was
but-
fun though, right? I know you have.
No, it was. We were chilling.
They said,
I had fun with him.
It's like no.
I had fun with this nigga, but like that was about it.
Oh, you was there too?
It was
Yeah.
a guy that we went to see. We went to see him.
Rich
OG
the Kid
Macco.
didn't pop
OG
out.
Macco.
Rich the Kid didn't pop out. Young Lil Dexter.
Now it's a bunch of like no name niggas, and then OG Mac came
People-
out,
people
and then
walk
the
around.
last.
you ain't know.
I don't even know their names exactly.
But no, like he was the headliner for
Fuck.
that show, Jay Critch. But at the end of the night,
Damn,
so like,
he's an
but like,
upcoming nigga. If he's
OG
that
Mac didn't
upcoming-
really have like the best reception because they weren't really here for him. Like his music was a little bit too different for like the crowd.
Yeah, that's the
That's
bitch
tough
you-
for, like, headliners,
What's,
you
what's
know?
his song?
Bitch, you guessed it.
Yeah, I knew his bitch is something.
He did not want to perform that at all.
Yeah.
I hit him up too on IG right after it, and he hit me up right back, and he was
Word.
like, "Yeah," I was like, "Bro, these guys suck. Your shit was dope. I want to see you
Appreciate
perform
that,
again."
bro.
He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I appreciate it, bro." And then he hit me with that. It was good.
Disrespected. He ain't getting no. Niggas probably got more money than them right now.
Yeah, for sure. That's what it really was. And but Jay Critch came out. And if you were there for him, you probably had a great time. But we weren't. I wasn't necessarily a fan. I wasn't really playing to his music at all. So, but we wasn't just like, what the fuck is going on? It was,
Yeah.
it was a small stage. He had like 50 niggas up there. They was all yelling. So I'm like,
I burned a hole in my hoodie. That shit was terrible.
Yeah, it was.
I was smoking a joint.
That was the highlight of the night.
No, it was. I was like post acid trip, so like I kind of like it was a few days. No, nigga,
Have you guys ever been to like EDC?
No, but I went to Afropunk.
What's that?
I got one of my nails burnt in the crowd. Like I literally had my hand out and one of my nails burnt.
Wow. That doesn't sound nice.
It was acrylics. It was acrylic, so it wasn't like anything, but it looked bad.
Heard.
It was like the whole tip, because it was like the stiletto tip, so it was sharp. And the whole tip was just like burnt out.
Crushed.
That sounds like something I've seen at like Afropunk, but Afropunk is. You guys should actually go. That shit is amazing.
I wanted to.
When's the next one?
It's always in August. It's like always like the
Hit
mid.
me up, nigga. Hit me up.
Bro, I went there. I accidentally got one of those weekend bands, and I got in there for the second day
You
for
always
free.
do that. You always do that.
I don't always do
You
that.
always do that for free.
He finessed.
But like, yo,
I don't
for
finesse
free.
anybody, bro. Bro, you see me
I gotta
just
be-
chilling, and people just buy me shit.
I don't
was
know
like,
where I'm at.
all right, whatever. I just say whatever.
tripping.
That
I'm
serendipity,
on
that
acid.
like random luck.
It's
Serendipitous.
free.
You're-
I'm on acid. It was free.
No, I was on. I had mushrooms both days, and I was just drinking before.
This is yours.
I was going with my sister. My sister was chilling.
Let's go with ayahuasca.
I wouldn't recommend that unless you have a shaman or some shit.
So you don't want to fuck with it.
I'm not saying I don't want to fuck with it. I'm just saying like
You think it's next level?
it definitely is next level. You just throw up like for like 6 hours and have like a fucking epiphany upon an epiphany upon an epiphany.
It's not like a hide seek.
It's just like, what the fuck? It's like an awakening beyond your awakening that was an awakening that was beyond your awakening. So
You
it's
ever met
just
anybody that took that shit?
Yeah, you told me about Agatha and shit, and I was like, alright, that's
Attica? What?
Agatha. It's
with the
Oh, shit.
the
Hollow
earth
Earth.
shit.
Hollow Earth.
When he found out about that when he was on it?
Yeah, it was like a whole thing where he like
Yeah, I
discovered like,
remember.
alright, so like you probably don't know what the fuck that is. So I'll try to say it so you get it. Agatha, alright, so have you ever heard of the Hollow Earth theory?
No.
Okay, so Hollow Earth is supposed to be
Break it down, bro.
alright, so alright.
Break it down, break it down.
So Hollow Earth is supposed
Break
to
it
be
down, bro. You break it down.
Nigga, stop. So Hollow Earth is supposed to be like this thing where it's like we have our Earth, we live on top of it, and then like you know how they say like we have like the mantle, the inner core, the outer core, all
Yeah,
that other
all that
shit,
shit, yeah.
and there's like a bunch of
I
shit.
watched Armageddon.
So none of that shit actually exists. Apparently, like between the North Pole and the South Pole, there is an entryway because you can't get past a certain point going up to like the actual poles. There's like military like coverage for that kind of shit. Unless you're like by the south part by Antarctica, by like South America and shit, but like that's very far off. There's supposed to be like an entryway to go inside of the Earth, and you literally go to like basically what would be like the Garden of Eden, where it's like everything is like fruitful. It's just like a whole Earth within an Earth. So it's like a whole thing where a
It's
lot
an
of
egg
people.
type shit.
Yeah, kind of.
There's a whole
Kinda.
sun inside the earth type shit.
Mhm.
Because you know how they say in school, like in school they teach us the core of the earth. It's like a fucking ball of fire and shit, right?
Well, lava and all that shit.
Yeah. So, but like that's like supposedly a second sun for this theory. But like you ever wonder like Antarctica, like you can't go to Antarctica technically. Niggas can't.
You need government
You can't
officiation.
fly
to go by.
over
It's
it.
sketchy.
It's only sketchy.
It's like Air
And that's why
51.
niggas is going with the flat Earth shit because they know that the Earth is technically is definitely not a perfect round ball. I
No,
know that's
it's
for
not.
sure.
It's an oblique
not a perfect
sphere.
round ball. You gotta be a
According to
sphere,
Earth science.
some shit.
According to Earth science,
It could be a
an
snow
oblique sphere.
globe. I don't know, nigga, but it's definitely not what they're feeding us right now. That's all I know. And these are all composite pictures in NASA. Like all the pictures on the website, they're all composites. It's not real pictures.
My question is, would you go to a place that isn't Earth? Like, would you leave Earth to go to another land to live a newer life?
What do you mean?
Either of you. I'm saying like, all right.
Yeah, good.
Let's say we're not talking like let's say we're not necessarily talking about
And never come
Agatha. No, you could come back maybe. I mean, like
Sure.
that's on you, nigga.
But
Like,
it depends on what they're offering.
You go to Mars, you get to live there, and you get to do the same shit
I'm not
you're
going to
doing
Mars.
here on another planet.
Fuck
Why am I
Mars.
gonna leave here to go do the same shit on another planet?
If you could maybe have job opportunities, you'd be one of the first pioneers. I don't know. You're a pioneer on this
Job
planet
opportunity,
now.
Mars,
Whoa,
nigga.
an older, a
If
newer.
you go to Mars, you have to build civilization.
What if they build civilization already for you, and you were like living in a place that was like God's Ferry?
Like, yeah, they trying to build the development.
So basically, I have more power in this other planet.
You could build more power. You could be that.
You're paying
Illuminati
less
for other
rent.
planets.
You're gonna be paying less rent, you know.
Cause you're living on like some
If
place
they
that has
have
like no
more
water.
It
opportunities,
depends on what the
then yeah.
it depends on the quality of life there. Like if it's just not.
It's gonna be a little shopping mall.
No water.
It's gonna be a
but-
little dry.
No water, but like, hey, you got imported water.
They got a
and
shopping mall right there. You know?
Maybe you're in a dome, but
Applebee's.
like, what's the difference between jumping in the sky or not? Honestly, when you're in a dome, it's like the fuck.
I feel like we're
It feels
in
too
the
restricting for me. Like I have the option of like leaving here and going to a different country.
Do you have the option of leaving Earth?
Of leaving Earth? No, not my current pay grade. No,
So are we in prison?
I don't feel imprisoned.
That was their point. Their point was for you not to feel imprisoned. That's how you're like, because if you
There
feel
we go.
imprisoned,
There
then
we go.
That's a snake eating his tail. Like you like.
nah, because if niggas knew we
If
was
you
in
can't-
prison, we're gonna revolt. We're gonna act up. We're not gonna work. If we knew this Earth was inside a dome right now, we're gonna be obsessed about breaking it open. Like, let's get the fuck out of here. Let's get the fuck out of here. And like, so like that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean,
Thank you.
I don't know.
if I don't feel imprisoned, then if I don't feel, therefore I'm.
Game over. They
I
won.
think, therefore I am. You know what I mean?
But you can't even leave Earth though.
I can't afford to leave Earth, and I don't.
They say you can't afford to leave Earth.
And I can't. I don't
What if
really.
you can't
why
though?
not?
Like, what if right
Why
now
we
you
can't
over
afford
there?
to live Earth? Why not?
Remember, wait,
Earth is free. We was born here for free, nigga.
Yeah, no, I can't afford the space travel and the
Niggas
gas
can't
move
afford, man.
and the like rocket fuel to go to another planet.
Wait, can I wait?
That's
What
What
if there was a different way to go to a different planet, but we just
If-
don't know?
If there were, I could.
What if they held that
The
information?
travel
back
time
from
would just
us?
take too long.
Nah, what if it was in an instant? Like
If
that
I could
shit.
instantly go to Mars and then instantly come back and wasn't live, yeah, I'd go.
against the transmission?
Yeah, if I
What
had
if they had that?
if I had the
probably
resources
did,
and the
that's what I'm
facilities
saying.
to go and then come back if I didn't like it, I would then go.
All right. My question
If
now
I went there and
is-
it's just dry as fuck, there's nothing going on, I gotta wear a spacesuit all day. That shit's trash. I'm coming. I want to be back here.
What if that eats 5 years of your life if you do that?
What if your
every time?
spacesuit
Every
is
time.
fired?
Nah,
Wait. What if your spacesuit is
So you wouldn't even
inspired?
go at all.
If it's gonna take years of my life, I'm not going.
5 years. It's 5 years.
That's a good chunk of time. You know what you do in 5 years?
You could be chilling. You might have a thing
So,
going.
5 years is a
Might
lot
have
of
a thing
time.
going.
You might have a thing
But
going.
you're gonna be
like,
a millionaire
you
when
know?
you go to bars, though. Like they gonna set up bad
Money's
shit
not
for you.
worth my everything.
I heard you.
No, but it's
Some
not
niggas
about
do
the
it.
money. Like,
That's what
what
I'm
if, what if you
saying.
like
Yeah.
Mars? Like, what if you like chilling there? Like, oh my
If
god,
Mars
Nah,
is
I said they're gonna give him $1 million.
If Mars is
have the
live
crib.
and like there's things going
there's
on,
gonna be other people.
there's
Like,
a
you don't have to
good
be there by
community,
yourself. It's like a civilization. You're hanging out with other people on
100,000.
another
and it won't
planet.
take time off of my life, and I can live healthy and comfortably and all
What
this
if you're
other
sick of
good.
everybody here right now? Like you just,
If I hate everybody, then yeah, sure. But like
You'd be
if
like
Mars is
Squidward, and like when he went to that fucking like close society
If
of
Mars
other
is a-
Squidwards, and he was like, "This life is perfect," and he was
nah, I
so
didn't see
sad.
that episode.
Oh my god, bro, that shit was hilarious.
Nah,
I
this
don't know.
nigga.
You've never seen
What,
that
a
episode?
whole society of Squidward?
There's-
Yeah, they did the same thing that Squidward
Was
was
this a
doing.
newer SpongeBob? or
No,
the
this
old
was
one?
like 2002 or some shit.
Nah,
It was-
I would have seen it.
This
then.
was an old one. Yeah.
This is like an older one,
He
and
goes
then
and he gets so bored and he starts acting like SpongeBob.
Yeah, I
yeah.
got YouTube.
And he was like, fuck
He's
it,
trying to
like, you
break
guys are like all the same, everything was the same for a while. So I'm saying like, things would be different there.
Niggas
What if
just don't
Mars
use
is
this
cool?
shit.
What if you meet like
if
aliens?
Mars is worth it and like it won't take time off my life,
Would you meet an alien?
But
Why
you're
does
not
Shorty
gonna know
got
at
shitty
first
shit?
if
Why
you
not?
make a choice.
Would you? How would you feel about it though?
So,
I would eventually become conditioned to the point where it's the same as living here. At that point, if everything is cool, I'm doing well, I'm prosperous and all this other shit, and I'm just on a different planet, it doesn't matter.
but what if they setting up?
It's like going to a different country at that point.
But what if they setting up Earth like real fucked up? Everybody got coronavirus, and
Why do we have coronavirus on Mars?
no
Oh
on
my
Earth,
God.
nigga. on Earth.
Oh, okay.
Right now.
All right.
Niggas got coronavirus.
God.
Niggas is working like minimum
If
wage.
everyone is dying on Earth, then I will go to Mars. Like it's not.
Nah,
like,
niggas is not dying, but it's just annoying. Niggas keep on getting coronavirus, and it's like
Coronavirus
Stop
is
getting
severe.
coronavirus,
Nah,
bro.
niggas is not dying.
Stop
It's
getting
just
coronavirus.
annoying, like,
You didn't learn
yo,
the first time, nigga? Fuck.
Like
If I can go to a different
coronavirus is
planet-
the regular.
If I
flu
go to a
now.
planet where I don't have to work and I'm able to live and
That's what I'm
sustain and
saying.
all for this shit,
That's Mars.
but I don't take. But I lose.
No coronavirus.
But I lose lifespan.
Yeah, that's what I'm
At
saying.
that
That's,
point,
that's the only thing. You'll lose lifespan traveling.
So your argument
lose
is now
lifespan
is
traveling.
it's a better quality of life versus a shorter
Just wait.
time living.
I'm saying, like,
Nah, you have a
would
better
you want to
quality,
try to
short
do
amount.
something else different on
So it's a
another
quantity
planet?
versus quantity argument at that point.
No, what I'm saying, like, alright, if you stay here, you're just gonna live the rest of your life dealing with these corona ass niggas, and niggas eating rats and all types of shit. Cause society is fucked up.
Ass-
Or you go to Mars, fresh, brand new society, 100,000 people. The only thing is that you're gonna lose.
100,000?
New government,
100,000.
new government to be employed.
It's not
It's
the whole
life. We have like,
With government comes corruption, comes power.
You're right.
yeah, but like,
right.
yeah, but
But
like
it's
at the same time, like,
Is
it
the
could
devil
be,
you know not better than the devil you don't?
I'd rather take some.
That's a
I'd rather not say my political